my name is Amber. In 2015, when my father-in-law tested positive for the gene. My husband and I had a 6-month-old son at the time, and hearing this news about my father-in-law was like finding a missing puzzle piece over the years. The family knew that something had been wrong for many years, but no one knew what that was. And so this was actually the first time that we had heard that Huntington's was something that had apparently impacted many family members in their family line. In 2018, my husband tested positive for HD, and my sister-in-law recently tested positive this year. We have a 7-year-old son who is at risk for carrying the positive gene for Huntington's, all in which has led me to being an advocate for not just my family, but for our HD community. It is important to build a community to help raise awareness around any disease, especially one that's so rare like Huntington's. HD brings many challenges to the forefront to all who are affected, and it is a gradual and devastating disease that not only affects the quality of life for those who have HD, but it also affects the lives of those caring for them and their family and their friends. In fact, my son, his child life therapist, and myself have all started writing a children's book about Huntington's in hopes that it will help other children like my son who have a loved one with HD and have a better understanding of what their loved one is going through. Some members of our local support group were invited recently to the University of Texas Dell Medical School in the fall to share about the peaks and valleys of Huntington's with first-year medical students. And that day, I just remember leaving inspired by the valor in the room, full of aspiring physicians who want to be a part of something bigger. And those conversations will cultivate an understanding of HD beyond our reach. I have realized that I have many choices that I make each day, and as heavy as Huntington's can feel to oneself or to our family, I now realize that I will not allow that to define us by focusing on the what ifs and the unknowns. The day that I made the choice to allow HD to control our family's direction is the day that the day that I decided that that would not define our family's direction is the day that I felt empowered to look Huntington's straight in the eye and do something with it to create positive change. I got involved in every way I knew possible, using my voice and inviting those around me to learn about Huntington's. This has allowed me to see the good things that come with advocacy work and sharing our story. And it has also led to family and friends getting involved as well, and empowered my 7-year-old to begin writing his story. We need family, friends, community members, and more to get involved, even if that means taking that initial step to learn more about Huntington's and what it is. We need more voices to shed light on HD and those impacted by it. And sharing our stories will help minimize the isolation of others that may feel, less empowered and isolated. But this will help empower them to share their stories as well. It is important to always remember that HD does not define those who have it, even if we continue to come together. We will cultivate an understanding around HD beyond our reach. And if we embrace each new day as an opportunity to begin again, living in the moments that each day brings, living in the breath, there isn't anything that we cannot do. We can't go back and change the beginning, but we can start where we are and change the ending. One of my favorite quotes is by Dolly Parton. I frequently remind myself of this quote, and it is, "We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. And we will adjust along the way until we reach our final destination, a world where HD is no longer a part of the present."